Hello, everyone. We've got some really important bill signings here, and this is on the Intermediate Appellate Court. And my talking points are saying to me, year after year, this bill has been tried and tried and tried to get across the finish line. We've done it now, and that's really great stuff. And I commend all these great senators that are with me now, and all those at the House, and all those that made this wonderful, wonderful thing happen. You know, it's completely paid for by $1 million that we're taking out of our workers' comp administration, you know, while at the same time increasing worker protection. It builds upon all the good stuff we've done. It is absolutely extremely attractive to our businesses across our state. And I want to especially thank this gentleman right here, Senator Charlie Trump, for his determination on this bill year after year. Charlie, you've been great. And I want to recognize our Senate President right behind me, you know, Craig Blair, and our Finance Chair, Eric Tarr, and where's Doc? I don't know, where did Doc go? Okay. But Doc Katubo's over there and everything. We thank him so much and all of his hard work on this, because I know he's had a real passion. And we're joined by, I think, Danielle Watts. And Danielle, are you going to introduce somebody that's with our U.S. Chamber, you know?
Well, thank you, Governor, and thank you, legislators, for your leadership on this important issue. What an absolute landmark day for the state of West Virginia. I am pleased to be joined by my client, the United States Chamber Institute for Legal Reform, and John Abegg, ILR's Executive Vice President, where he oversees policy development, strategy, and federal and state advocacy efforts. Improving West Virginia's legal climate has long been a focus of ILR's work, and I know John and his team are enthused by the work that was done this session and pleased to be with us here today. And I'll now introduce John to give a few remarks. Thank you again.
Well, thank you, Danielle, and thank you, Governor Justice, for inviting me today. It is an honor to be with you. This is an exciting day for West Virginia, as you've joined the majority of states that have an intermediate court of appeals. Intermediate courts increase the transparency and stability of court systems, and your new court will benefit all of West Virginia's citizens and the state's businesses. The U.S. Chamber Institute for Legal Reform has worked toward the creation of an intermediate court for a number of years through multiple governors and multiple legislatures. Thanks to the leadership of Governor Justice and the steadfast support of Senate President Craig Blair, Senate Judiciary Chairman Charles Trump, Speaker Roger Hanshaw, House Judiciary Chairman Moore Capito, and other legislators, the bill has finally crossed the goal line. We applaud you for your outstanding work. And this is just the latest in a series of reforms to West Virginia's civil justice system that have been enacted over the last several years. Your commitment to improving the state's legal environment is something that West Virginians can be proud of, and it's certainly being noticed by the national business community. Thank you again for allowing me to be with you today to celebrate this significant step forward for West Virginia, and congratulations on this important achievement.
No, thank you, sir, in every way. Now I'm going to get on with the important business. I'm going to sign this, everything. What an honor, you know, but y'all stay with me here and everything. Here we go. Big day, is it not, young man? Okay, here we go. All right, done. Who's the best one to hold it? Charlie, you hold it.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm going to give you the pen too.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm going to give this to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Way to go, sir. These big pens, they're kind of like Donald's. Okay. Eric, there you go, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know why this has got a number 1 on it, but. Okay, Doc, here you go, sir.
Thanks, Governor.
Thank you for all you do each and every day. All right, guys, we've done it. Crossed the finish line. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, Charlie, it's up to you now. It's all yours.
Governor, I could talk for a long time on this issue. In fact, I have, and these poor gentlemen, senators on my right and left, have had to suffer through it. But what I will say at this moment is this. In 1997, Governor, 24 years ago, a commission studying the future of West Virginia's judiciary recommended that the legislature create an intermediate appellate court. 24 years ago. In 2009, over a decade ago, there was another commission, and that was headed by Sandra O'Connor, former Justice of the United States Supreme Court, who examined West Virginia's judiciary and recommended that the legislature create an intermediate appellate court. And in the decade that has passed, decades total, there have been many efforts to try to do it, and now it is done. And I want to thank you for your leadership on this issue, Governor, because it's going to benefit the citizens of West Virginia and the future of the West Virginia judiciary. And I'm very happy that we are where we are at this moment. Governor, on behalf of all of West Virginia, thank you.
Thank you. Thank all of you in every way. And so, a good day. A really, really great day for West Virginia. Okay, let's sign off, but a great, great day. What am I doing now? Okay, well, let's sign some more bills, okay?
All right, I'm running upstairs.
Okay, all right, Charlie, be
Thank
good.
you. It's great seeing you.
Oh, no, great seeing you, buddy. Don't want to stay or you want to go? Doc?
We have a 2 o'clock floor, but you want to stay for telemedicine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're welcome, you're absolutely.
I'll stay for telemedicine.
Okay. Y'all want to just do these faster and do the guns and everything?
Whatever you want to do.
I mean, whatever y'all want to do.
We're here
Well, no, I'm here for y'all on too. You know, I mean, because y'all done tons of work here. We're gonna. All right, y'all got to be quiet. If I'm gonna do this, we ready to go? Okay. The next bill that we've got is House Bill 2024. It was to expand the use of telemedicine to all the medical personnel. This was a governor's bill passed the Senate 34-0 and the House 90-1. It expands telehealth in West Virginia. It expands healthcare practitioners eligible to provide telehealth. It permits healthcare providers in other states to practice telehealth in the state, provided they register with the appropriate board and comply with West Virginia laws and standards. These were the rules that I put in place throughout the pandemic to improve our healthcare system. I am glad the legislature agreed and made these laws. This bill will help our rural citizens the most by improving their access to telemedicine. And we're joined by the AARP representative, and I think it's Galen Miller and Jason Huffman from the Americans for Prosperity.
Thank you, Governor. And thank you for your leadership throughout the pandemic by adopting these common sense healthcare reforms through executive order, like empowering highly qualified healthcare practitioners in other states to provide their much needed services here to folks in West Virginia.
No, thank you, sir.
I think Galen has something she'd like to say. She's having trouble getting off mute, I believe.
I love technology. And I too want to express our appreciation, Governor Justice, on behalf of our 250,000 AARP members in West Virginia. You and your leadership team have taken such a proactive approach to increasing access to care. This crucial telehealth reform has brought care to thousands of West Virginians. And as opposed to having patients travel to see their practitioner, we're able to have the healthcare come to them and reduce the exposure to COVID-19.
No, thank you so much. Good day. good day in West Virginia. I'm going to sign right now. Here we go. Doc, I'm giving you this one first.
Thank you, Governor.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Senate President, sir. There you go.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, sir. To our finance chair, Eric, thank you, sir. Thank you for everything. Thank you, sir. Now, I've got one extra, and I'm going to keep this to myself. Okay? Well, I'll just sign it with this one. Okay. Doc, please talk.
Governor, I just want to thank you so much. Throughout the pandemic, you've been a true leader, and your leadership is shown, and it's shown in the lives saved and the expanse of quagmire you found yourself in. But I think you've shown to us and the country that what leadership and what being a true friend of medicine can be. You've listened to your medical experts across the state. You've helped us tremendously in every way that the medical community has come. This bill, in my medical career, will be the largest impact to West Virginia that I think we've ever seen in terms of bringing medical care to those in the 53 out of 55 counties that are underserved. And so I'd just like to thank you from a personal aspect and also from a legislator aspect for all you've done for everybody here in West Virginia for this bill. Thank you, Governor.
Well, thank you, Senator, and thank you, Doctor, and thank you so much, all of y'all, for all that you do and everything. I mean, just imagine one of our leaders in the medical field saying this could impact us in 53 of our 55 counties, bigger than anything ever from the standpoint of our medical, people. So that's really good, really great stuff for the people of West Virginia. So thank y'all so much. Thank you. Okay, I got two more. You want to do them? Y'all want to do them or whatever you want to do? Okay.
We're gonna do guns?
Oh, okay. All right.
Which
Well,
one we doing?
I don't know which.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturer. All right. Let me. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to go. Okay, we've got a bill. It's House Bill 2499. It's a tax reduction for arms and ammo manufacturing. It's an extremely pro-business bill that brings us opportunities for firearm or ammunition manufacturers to West Virginia, a real place for them to come. You know, it will incentivize these manufacturers to relocate out of states that are now stripping away their citizens' right to own guns and raising the cost to run their businesses in these states that their benefits are being stripped away. It makes West Virginia a haven for these businesses. We already know that we have the best craftspeople who are trained and ready to start on day one. Also, in support of our Second Amendment, this bill also removes the sales tax on all firearms and ammunition for everyone. It's a huge deal that will help our gun stores. It will help our people and everything in a state that really enjoys the recreation of shooting at ranges and absolutely getting out and enjoying the great nature of this state and being in the field hunting. So we're joined by Trevor Santos from the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the West Virginia Secretary of Economic Development, Mitch Carmichael, and the West Virginia Secretary of Commerce, Ed Gaunch. It's a great, great, great day, and Ed and Mitch are online, and or maybe they're not. I'm sorry, they're not online right now, but but I'll speak for them. But Art Thom is with us. Is that right? From the NRA, and we're trying to We're trying to court Art in every way. Art, you got to get out of Virginia. I mean, for crying out loud. Just move across the border just a little ways. Come on into West Virginia. You know, we'll welcome you with open arms and everything. We're standing ready for you. You're not going to have to move far. People can drive back and forth and everything wherever they need to do in D.C. But come on, Art. Just come on over to West Virginia.
Well, Governor, I appreciate that. As you know, I'm a resident of West Virginia. I share your hopes that we can relocate headquarters and ILA, both divisions, to West Virginia. That'd be a great thing. As you know, through the conversations that you've had, it's currently in a committee that's trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do next. But I'll let Trevor discuss this bill. I just want to say thank you once again for helping the lawful gun owners here in the state of West Virginia.
Tickled to do it, and you know, and like I said, we're standing ready for that big celebration, that welcoming party when you come, and so we're proud that you're already a resident, but we want all of you to come and everything. It's you know how great this state is, and how good our people are, and we just you know, I'm really super thankful to these people that are with me, but I'm also thankful to the hard work that the economic development people, you know, whether it be Mitch Carmichael or our commerce guy, you know, man, Secretary Ed Gaunch, who's done great work. So let me sign this, and then we'll hear from you know, our let me find a place to sign. Okay. Our finance chair, Eric Tarr, who's been a real supporter and everything, and I'm going to go with Eric first on this. Here you go, sir.
Thank you, Governor.
No, thank you.
Governor, thank you for doing this. This is really big, and I know you are a very large advocate for supporting gun rights within West Virginia and the Second Amendment rights, and very much differing from our President of the United States right now, who seems to put our guns under attack, our rights to have it. It's not just a suggestion, it actually is a right, and what we are saying to the world with this is that we want manufacturers of those small arms and ammunition to come to West Virginia. And for all those retailers that are around, especially the borders of our state, there is no tax once this is enacted with your signature on small arms or ammunition in the state of West Virginia. What does that mean for our retailers that sell guns and ammunition in West Virginia? That means that the people across the border are coming into your store. They're coming over to your store and seeing everything else that's in your store to come buy the guns. We strongly, strongly support this bill. And I want to thank Delegate Howe, who actually introduced this bill in the House. He did a lot of work and brought it over and talked to us in the Senate. And we were quick to jump on board. And it's just been a big effort for both bodies, the House and the Senate. And we're very, very proud of this piece.
It sounds great, and that's exactly right. Delegate Howe did a lot of great work and everything, but it is a real honor. And I think Trevor Santos is on and would say a few words, please.
On behalf of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the trade association for the firearms industry, we thank you, Governor Justice, for your unwavering commitment to our industry. By signing this legislation today, you've created economic incentives for firearm and ammunition manufacturers to consider relocating to West Virginia, while at the same time removing the tax burden for those purchasing firearms and ammunition for personal protection and lawful recreational shooting activities. Again, we thank you for your support of the firearm industry.
No, it's my pleasure, sir. I'm going to sign again here. All right, sir. There you go again. You're going to have plenty of these pens and everything. Okay. Am I all right on that? All right, Doc. Yes, sir. Let's go. And I'll sign this last one. And do it, man. All righty, done. Good deal in every way. Thank y'all so much. Got one more. Okay, this is House Bill 2793. It's permit out-of-state residents to obtain a West Virginia concealed carry permit. And while West Virginia is a constitutional carry state, which means you do not need a concealed carry permit to carry a gun in West Virginia, many states do not have this freedom. If you want to concealed carry in many states, you need a permit. Right now, 36 states recognize West Virginia concealed carry permit. This bill will allow anyone from another state who doesn't have a concealed carry permit that allows reciprocity to apply for a West Virginia permit at one of the 55 county sheriff's offices. They will still have to undergo a full background check and meet all the training requirements. Our sheriff's departments and our state police will benefit from the additional fees and new licenses. And we're joined by NRA Representative Art Thom and Delegate Gary Howe that are on with us today.
Governor, thank you again. On behalf of the National Rifle Association, thank you. This is a big day for Delegate Howe. He's going 2 for 2 today. He's still in session, so unfortunately he can't hear us or be able to speak for us. But this is a huge, huge bill. Right now, Utah leads the nation in non-resident permits. 60% of their permits issued yearly are to non-residents of the state of Utah. That comes in at $5.3 million a year in revenue to that state. If we could just get 10% of that, that's a lot of money. For some of our border counties, like Delegate Howe, Senate President Blair, this is going to be a tremendous help for our friends right across the line in Maryland, folks in New Jersey, in New York, in Illinois. There's a lot of those folks are either going to Utah or going to Florida to get their non-resident permits, to get the reciprocity that we enjoy here in West Virginia. This will enable those folks to be able to enjoy those same reciprocal agreements and carry and be able to defend themselves across the country. Again, you are looking out not only for lawful West Virginia gun owners, but lawful gun owners across the country. We thank you.
No, Art, thank you. Thank you for what you do every day. And I'll sign now, and one of you wonderful gentlemen, if y'all want to talk, are you going to talk again? Craig, would you like to talk?
You know I'm a quiet man.
No, talk. Go on. Talk to us a little bit over there. Take this and go over and talk to us a little bit. I'll keep signing.
Well, I'll do a little bit of lobbying while I'm at it. I hope Art is still listening. Art is a neighbor of mine, for that matter, in the Eastern Panhandle. And as the governor was talking about, you see the work we're doing here for the Second Amendment in the state of West Virginia. I can't stress enough how I want to see the NRA move to the state of West Virginia. And we're doing things in this state that are huge for the Second Amendment, but better yet for the people, not just West Virginia, but of this country, especially freedom-loving people. We want them to move here. At least have a second home in the state of West Virginia. This is one of the best places in the whole world to work, live, and raise a family. Art knows that, but he's commuting to Washington, D.C. It's time to stop that commute, Art. It's time for you to come and bring your work to West Virginia. That's what we need. So, thank you. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Let me go one step further. You were talking about my claim to fame is really not much, but when we're talking about constitutional carry, my daughter was the lead sponsor of that, and that's my claim to fame. Youngest person ever elected in the United States to a legislature, and she was the lead sponsor to that with the help of the NRA, Art Thom, and being able to draft that bill and get it out there to her. And they said the world was going to come to the end. There was going to be death in the streets. Not one bit has changed. And I'm tired of hearing that rhetoric. We are changing our state for the better. Now I'm done.
Well, good job, Mr. President. Okay. All right, listen, I mean, these are real important, bold moves, and I thank these gentlemen. I thank Gary Howe. I thank, your daughter and everything for all the great work she's done. And it's a good day in West Virginia. We want to just keep it up. So thank y'all all.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Thank y'all. Go back to work. Do good work.